Dude, I kind of want Native Red to win just to, like,
Question is, Native Red, they pulled off
I don't know, just to make it interesting. I mean, honestly, it would be interesting with FaZe winning too.
Gonna be king of the hill on strong.
And this man we're watching right now, I think he's a superstar in the making.
Alright, I'm okay with either team winning, but
this season.
Native Red's not supposed to win this, I feel like.
We were looking at total engagement and basically output from players.
They brought the 4 guys back together and it paid off.
Not anyone on Optic, not anyone on FaZe, Sentinels. It was Torlik. When he's in a battle, he does damage and he gets.
Although if they lose the next 2 series, they're top 6 where they've been stuck this whole time, so we'll see.
By the way, you heard Renegade's comment earlier. This is World's baby. I hate losing.
Ooh, Renegade's feeling it.
Snipe shuts him down momentarily.
Feeling himself.
Still for Native Red, so it's been
Renegade. I want to see some nasty snipes.
Control here
Come
for
on.
FaZe Clan. King Nick's just been sitting in the hill, being the king of the hill, with his crown on his head.
King Nick,
all the peasants do
king
his
of the
work.
hill.
Question for us was, can Native Red strike again? Will Lightning strike in the same place, in the same fashion? FaZe Clan ready to silence that Cinderella story here. They want to make quick work on Saturday night.
Okay, and then with the sniper rifle, and look at the score. It is heavily
been all
in the
FaZe
favor
so
of FaZe
far.
at the moment. Looks like Native Red haven't been able to get anywhere near that hill, and they're not getting anywhere near Falke, and he says, "Get off of me!"
Wow, Falke is so cool under pressure there. Bottom tower, not an
Ooh,
easy.
he had it.
Ooh, hit shots like that. It's also going to be
Had him
killing
lined
spree on the next kill as well. 3 dead there. Talik has to tuck his head and run. Still 3 dead for Native Red. FaZe Clan showing no signs of slowing.
Manny, the last player alive here for Native Red, just trying to contest, trying to slow down this point being converted. And it looks like Renegade's going to hunt him down. He's got the repulsor, but there comes the help from Native Red.
Still haven't finished it off, man.
Incredible job there of delaying long enough
I think
for
this
his
is
team
it.
to at least attempt a rotation.
Still worth a try.
Rotation towards tower.
Now we get the
FaZe
nuke
Clan
sound
have
from the new
opportunity
hill.
to put
Love
their
that.
first point on the board. They are 1-0 up, but like I mentioned, Native are set up around that next hill.
2 dead for FaZe here. All eyes on that overshield in just a moment.
Falke is probably the youngest on the team. I feel like he looks kind of like an old man in this angle. Josh got the new Obi.
Together to put 2 bodies on the overshield. They're going to get control here.
Jock will throw some nasty snipes around.
Responsibility here for Drug. Has to hit some shots, has to get these kills with the overshield, and of course the heat wave in his hands. The player behind him, he deals with him. Nice little 360, just snapping back onto that player back tower. 3-4 dead here for FaZe Clan. Great start here for Native Red. They get the hold they're looking for.
There we go, Native Red bouncing back here. Really the first signs of life that we've seen from him in this game, and they do it convincingly off the back of that overshield grab. They'll put some points here on the board, just about halfway done with hill number 2.
FaZe making a push out towards green here. They clean out Soul Snipe, who was the kind of lurking, floating player for Native Red. Rock now on the flank, good damage being done, and all 3 players there you can see taking down to almost no shields. Good team focus, but the kills haven't been converted yet. They've stayed alive long enough to cause some problems here for Native Red.
Yeah.
Great damage there from Druk, like you said. Not all cleaned
Snipe
up.
about to be
Druk is
up.
your last player alive, so in the end, FaZe just brute forces that push. They push mud, they push pillars, and it works out for them in the end. The Druk sandbags flank.
It's a good start for the hill.
Work out just
For
on
Native
that case.
Red.
1 kill, 2 kills, completely different situation, but they are the margins that you see in these kind of games. A reminder, whoever wins this series, they have a date with Optic Gaming in that winners final, so not an easy road for either of these teams, even if they come through this series.
Not at all, but of course, they both want to take that spot head to bed here on Saturday night, knowing that they will be in those winners finals. It is going to be a grueling winner semis here between
Let's
these
see
two
Druk
teams.
with the snipe.
Native
Come
Red's
on.
still looking good in terms of progress on hill number 2.
Looking really, really good. They might be able to hold this. A couple of kills going their way, and this will decide up.
I'm okay to see Tall with this.
One more desperate push.
I just don't see some flashy shit.
They can't even reach the hill, and it is going to be Native
I don't know if I've
Red
ever actually
who
seen
tie
Tall
things
with the
up
snipe
at
before.
1-1, but Tolic now left on his own. Sniper rifle in his hands. FaZe set up in garage.
Ooh,
Nice patience. He just lined up the heady.
Spartan will take his face. Also, bodies Renegade.
No panic body shot.
Overshield coming up as well. Renegade. The damage was enough for him to make that kill relatively easy. Falke going to be challenging as well.
Oh, that was a
Said this
headshot.
man is a guy to watch. Torlik at the moment is locking down everything, and that is not just the hill. I'm pretty sure the Native just picked OS as well.
They did as well. Manny's going to take to the skies here to get the sandbags even quicker. Talik putting the game in control there. As you see, Green Gun does come in, though. Nick does well to neutralize the overshield, however, not before.
They always do
Good
that.
amount of damage is
Like
done.
the
Still
shot,
2 dead for FaZe Clan.
repulse.
Great hold here from Native Red. That's
Always
gonna be
avoid
3
getting
dead.
meleeed.
Spartan coming up from
Works so
respawn.
well.
He's going to have to wait for the rest of his teammates to join him and hold hands as they try and push forward once again. But Native Red, we talked about the boys being back in town in Orlando. Manny rejoining after kind of a little bit of an absence away. He was on the team with Nick at one point. This time, he's putting Nick in the dirt.
I mean, look at the numbers here already that you're seeing. Talik's 11 and 5.
Talik is
by the
11
way.
and
2 to
5.
1 now
12
in
and
favor of
6.
Native Red,
Damn.
making the 3rd hill there look very easy.
Oh as Manny nearly
Z-Manny.
used that remote detonation.
I played against him in the Hill 5 tourney before he was really good. It's so like depressing seeing these people like, damn, I was kind of like on their skill level at one point, and they just grinded and got good, and I fucking stink. They all grab their mic to get like the patience on the second stick. They always grab their mic to like really make sure you can hear them after they die. Oh, great nade. They're gonna get that. Native Red about to be up 3-1. Cinderella making a run. No way they went off the top mid hill, too, right? I mean, they got a good setup. There's no one under him. They're all over on the other side. I mean, Ovi, he's got heat wave. Druck was sniping overlooking. Oh, there's still two. He's killing it.
Native Red picking up where they left off in that Cloud9 series. Without a doubt, there's a reason that everyone talked about this team all year long. Now they picked the perfect time to strike. They lead 3-1.
Halo 5 kids running through Infinite. Ew. 180 takes his whole shield, man.
All of FaZe Clan have to watch as Druck stands inside of that hill.
Dude, they're so close to taking Mat 1. That slide into that, he could have jumped up, like that was nasty. They got the movement.
Maybe it's up to Renegade to try and break in. He gets the kill, the entry frag.
Oh, dude, that always happens. That will always save someone. Their freaking ankles hit it.
A little bit of survival from King Nick. The way he held on, can FaZe take something from that?
That's the question. He's got those sticky shoes, but Renegade's your last player alive for FaZe. Yet again, it's more time on the board for Native Red.
Bad news here as well is the Soul Swipe's not just inside the hill. FaZe Clan not just coming off respawn, but the grenades aren't going to be doing too much because he's
just yeet himself into the skies, hoping for the best.
Look at the scoreboard here, 3v3. Not much time left. Native Red is inches away from closing out this game.
Inches is not enough, though. You've got to get that win secured. Druck taking out Spartan, certainly going to hill. They double up on the hill. They have the OS. This is surely down.
Dude, this is it. Taking Mat 1. Dude. Dude, if they win, they're guaranteed top 3. That's huge, man.
Oh my God.
And I just said out loud,
that would be crazy.
It's been a crazy day here in Seattle.
That would be a story, dude. Native Red go up 2-0 and then get reverse swept after reverse sweeping Cloud9.
What a perfect way to end the day with this series. Somehow, some way, Native Red is 1-0 up on FaZe Clan.
Renegade looks a little bit miffed from what happened in that last game. The way that he's charged.
He did say he's not going to lose. He's getting pissed. Let's see if he can turn things around.
In the hands of Renegade. And I like the fact that they pushed the pace with that camera, trying to get him involved in the game, trying to have him have that influence, but there's Druck again, winning a 1v1 and almost turned 2 onto Spark.
Almost does it there with the repulsor. Gets away with the second one, 5-4 now in favor of FaZe. The chaos unfolds as it always does at Whirlpool. It was a momentary 4 dead for Native Red. Druck is your first spawner here at bottom.
Going for it from range.
A little bit of breathing room here for FaZe. I'm so interested in seeing how the pace of this game develops, though, because we know that Native Red love to be fast. They love to be aggressive. They love to make you feel uncomfortable. Yeah. But have FaZe got it within them to hold that off, to hold the angles and win those fights?
Native Red might actually be the fastest paced team.
You have to think all year long, like we said. You think back to Kansas City. This roster.
Ew. The patience, man. Once he jumps, he's just floating.
Brings the game now to 11-10. They take the lead.
Ew, Manny. Hit it again. Hit it again.
Just stood there and just went, how dare you challenge me? Here's the headshot. The game turned on
Just
its head
full
already.
stead.
13-11.
This kid is nuts. They take the lead here. As many as 5 and 2 early on in the game. He leads the entire game in kills.
Spawn challenges. Spawn gets the kill. That's what we need to see a little bit more from FaZe Clan. Those double pushes, a little bit more confidence, a little bit more teamwork. You can't fall into the trap. They're trying to match the pace that Native Red are going to set. Spawn has responsibility now. With his shock in his hand, if he can create a numbers opportunity with one headshot, then maybe FaZe have got a way back into this game and might be able to tie it up, but no, here comes Soul Sniper and Manny. A wonderful push down long haul to clean him out.
Druck picks up another one here.
Got camo. Uh-oh.
From Druck as well. Love
6-point
that.
lead with
All the way back to the
camo.
elevator. And now a
Don't let him
6-kill
pull
lead
away.
for Native Red. An upset city continues its course. On the other side of the stage, King Nick 0-5 so far.
King Nick with a
slow
rough start.
for him, an uncharacteristically slow start. The teamwork, the buddy system, the Bass brothers of Native Red pick up.
I wonder if the
another kill.
losers
They're up
bracket
21,
still goes on tonight.
16.
It has to, right?
Little bit of a comeback
Tomorrow
here
will
from FaZe.
probably just be
Feels
winners,
strange, but
losers, and grand finals.
It's FaZe who come out on the better side of those exchanges. They managed to
I wanna
just
know what's
pull it
going
within
on
five
with
now.
EU
Tonic still
versus
has the
Cloud9.
shock rifle, though. And we know that the team who controls the shock rifle controls the pace of the game.
Ew.
Spawn tries to challenge. And unfortunately here for Tolic, he doesn't have any ammo now to just kind of pick away at heads. It's going to be the battle rifle, old trusty, maybe even a commando. He picks that one up off the rack. That's going to be able to cause that damage.
Let's see if he pushes this hard to push around batteries there from that gold corner. Wisely just stays back, lets the action come to him. Eventually, though, it's great teamwork coming out from FaZe. Tolic almost does it. You heard on the desk, they're talking about Tolic. How long did the season have to go before we really start talking about this guy? Soul Snipe's gonna come in and clean up the damage. They now lead 23.
Yeah, I feel like Tolic's never been the superstar of this team.
That's 2 in a row.
But he had a monster game one.
The headshots for the lead to be extended here for Native
Obviously,
Red.
he's good as shit, but
It gets a pick though to put Tolic into the death screen.
he's
for
never
few
been like a
moments.
flashy player, I guess. Maybe that's why.
Now you're going to see the attempted aggressiveness coming back to bite Native there. Those kind of situations where you lose that first player, the idea from Druck to try and keep pressurizing FaZe is a great one, but you miss that shot. You give FaZe an opening.
Let's not forget, this was just about a 7-kill lead
Yeah,
for
it's only
Native Red.
3
Now
now.
it's only a 3-kill lead. FaZe have slowed this down. They realize what's on the line. Let's go to the other side of the stage.
Nate is moving too quick for him. It's huge for him to stay alive. Oh, Falcade got him. Now it's all tied up. Damn, I guess Snipe Down was the problem, man. These really started popping off. Oh, I would have bet all the money I had that he was going to headshot him there. I already made up for it. No big deal. That would have been sick. He didn't drop. Ooh. He's lucky he didn't have enough time to load up the charge all the way.
I'm shocked. Let me win this game. I hear you guys. We need to communicate what we're doing. Direct the call. Direct the call. Bottom hold on. I'm kind of going rogue.
I'm going rogue. I'm going ham.
Triple stack. Okay. These guys love to hit bottom on shit.
They like hitting mid-bridge.
One's PR stairs. We're good.
He was bottom mid as he said that, so
That whole cross is for red.
I love going bottom mid.
Still BR stairs.
Down there, right away.
I throw it in a glass. Yo, Mike, you want to double walk BR with me?
Yeah.
He's on. They're gonna try to shoot the guy BR stairs first. Okay. Let's do damage first. One's glass. One is glass.
I need a glass.
Still BR stairs? It's hit him, Mike. Hit him. We have to back up.
We can hear the intensity here from FaZe as well, almost matching what we heard from Native Red a few moments ago. But when we left to go into that listening, it wasn't the scoreline that we have in front of us right now. FaZe have managed to get themselves a 2-kill lead.
Yeah, they bring this back, and you also heard during the listen that slow this down. Let's regain composure here. Make sure we're using things like directive callouts. Also, you might have caught Renegade really in an IGL.
Slowing it down
here,
has
right?
helped them
Not
tremendously.
surprising to hear him just commanding the troops, making sure they're aware of what might happen
Someone get
across the
camo?
stage
Yeah,
here.
Manny.
Still a 2-kill game. Camo, though, in hand.
He
for
really
Manny.
took
It's
his
another late
time.
camo
He still
pop.
hasn't even used it.
Interesting to see
It's like,
that
does he
Native
even
Red
know he
managed to
has
get
it?
that without really taking too much damage. So a couple of angles maybe not being picked up.
Huge
However,
nade.
information's going to be picked up by Manny. He gets one. And
Oh,
he turned the
that's
shock
huge
over.
for them
There's
to
Nick
trade
for the
that.
trade.
Important trade there, making sure that the camo's neutralized after the 2 kills were exchanged here, but now just a 1-kill lead, and Druck with the shock in hand. Could not be closer, 5:30 left on the clock.
There's the pick to tie things up at 30. Oh, this is where Slayers really start to matter. The deaths.
Game starts at 30.
They'll total up so
they say.
quickly, and Renegade picking up 2 here.
Pretty
After
much
they get
tied.
past that
2
30
kill
kill
lead
mark
ain't
for FaZe
shit.
is massive. 2 kills at this point in the game feels so different to 2 kills at the very beginning.
Absolutely massive. You said
He almost had good timing on that.
Renegade picking up that double with those grenades, well placed to give them a little bit more cushion. Druk trying to get creative with the angles if he can. FaZe, of course, playing very disciplined, not showing for the shock rifle.
Now Native being forced to play at a pace that if they had to choose, they're not as comfortable with. A lot of pressure on the shoulders of Druk. 1 headshot. The map is opened up completely, but they also know that FaZe aren't going to give them any easy shots, so it's going to have to be something a little bit special here from Druk. Options to maybe relocate.
I mean, I guess if the game's going to be slow, the gun you want is the shock rifle.
Maybe try and take a different angle.
Just trying to get some picks.
Yeah, maybe a rotate here, but the discipline showing from FaZe. There's no.
Ooh.
You can't go near those plasmas.
I wasn't even
Druk's
looking.
gonna remote detonate you. That
Picked
brings
the
the
wrong
game
time.
within 1.
I was going to say maybe get a pick and then
there.
push,
On the
but
remote detonation, Spartan's gonna maybe think
they're
about
still
that
waiting it
decision.
out.
Yeah, maybe just trying to pick the plasmas
still
up
have
to make
time
a play
with the
himself.
shock rifle.
Unfortunate timing for FaZe fans and for
Almost.
Spartan
That should look like it
especially.
hit his gun.
Now Druk is trying to get a little bit
Camera
creative.
up.
Knows that camo's coming up, but he's got to grapple for it as well.
He didn't get it.
Gonna have to escape. Not sure if he managed to
Camo's
really get out
down
in the
there
way that he
somewhere.
wanted, though.
I don't think so. I
King
think
Nick's
it's down
going for it.
stacks. It did not seem like.
Yeah, it got
There is.
stuck
Actually,
on it.
Nick who grabs it in the end.
I thought it always would just go
Camo doesn't
through
come
it.
across, and it's blown wide open
Damn.
now. 36,
That could be a
32.
huge
2
turning
dead for Native
point.
Red.
Tiny little misplay there. The grapple not connecting like Druk wanted.
I mean, it definitely connected. It just,
And having picked up the
Right?
previous camo, now
Am I
FaZe,
tripping?
they make the play on the next, and that has turned this game on its head completely. Nick with the distraction. All of FaZe now off the back of that can collapse. Spartan finds 2.
He's sneaking
now
up on
that
him.
gap is starting to open up as Nick, he's looking for blood.
Oh boy, he's gonna fly right around
He
the
was-
corner.
he thought he
will
was
take
waiting for
Druk
the
down.
melee.
That was 4 dead. Now it's an enormous
All
8-kill
right,
lead
8
here, 40 to
kills.
32 for FaZe.
they turned it around
How
quick.
well have FaZe played it? Once the
Top
game
my
has
head
slowed
itches.
down, that's been the
Trying to
difference. The
scratch it
fast
through my
pace
hat.
from Native at the beginning of this game caught FaZe off guard, but now that it's become a slower, more methodical game, FaZe have been able to pick up those kills.
Like you said, Native Red, these are the
Yeah,
fast
Native
young
Red
guns.
wants
They
you to
wanna
be
play as
flying
fast
around the
as
map.
possible. That showed in game number
They
1.
thrive in that
The veteran
environment.
side of FaZe making sure to take advantage of the slower gameplay. They now lead 41-33. What a set of kills and control from them.
9 kills to go here for FaZe then. The damage coming in from Spartan, a couple of commandos in the hands of FaZe as
Spartan, the
well, which is
dog.
always going to help just hold off those long-range pushes. Soul Snipe knows that he's got to try and do something, but FaZe clan set the trap. Now it's just 7 to go.
This game was 32-31. This is a 10-1 run.
Wow,
make it
that's
11-1 run from FaZe. This is absolute dominance in the late game.
They really
Brilliant's been shown by FaZe.
clutched up at the end.
Manny maybe
They didn't
with
want to go
that
down
kill
2-0.
gives an inkling of hope here for Native Red, but with so far to go.
Another one?
Second time
Dude,
twice,
he did
been
not
detonated.
get
Very
that.
unfortunate situation for
There's
him.
having to be a nade at his feet.
But the challenge now coming out from FaZe.
I didn't
They
even
get
see
that
it.
pick. Nick tries to push the pace a little bit here. Torlik shuts it down.
These guys need to go hero mode right now. Down by 9 kills,
Hero
make that 10
mode.
kills. And when you're going up against Renegade, who's
We're
15
going
and 9,
hero
with the
mode.
intensity that we saw earlier, and Spartan with the camo, it's going to be a tall task. 2 more
Nice
kills for
finish.
FaZe.
There's 1. There's 2. It's one
Last
more to
one.
go here for FaZe to tie up the series at 1-1.
Oh,
And having
valiant
been,
effort.
Unfortunately, on the end of a remote detonation for the last 2 deaths.
Native
I think
Red
the
gotta
Spartan
keep
would
the
love
pace
to close
up
this
next
out
map.
himself.
He's angry. He's thinking, who can I repulse off this map? He now has the
He
flank
wants
back
to
seat.
yeet
Let's see
him
what
into
he can do.
infinity.
Spartan looking for blood, looking for
There we
revenge,
go.
but it's Renegade.
All right, 1-1.
Adds another. Waiting to find out who their opponent's going to be. We're live now. We're starting off with some Falcade.
Optic plays the
Also
winner.
important to mention, FaZe Clan undefeated in Oddball this tournament. They have not played this exact game time yet.
Nice shots.
Undefeated so far, and it's because of shots like that.
Looked like he was about to die.
Just robotic sometimes. in battle
Rock's
rifle.
still up.
Now moving his attention towards mid-map. That's where the Rockets are going to be. In just a moment, a player from Native Red turns away, and that's going to cost him here. Falcade knows where Manny is.
Oh, that rocket didn't kill him?
Or maybe just enough damage
All right.
for a teammate to come in and take him down. 2-4 for Native Red.
Falcon getting crafty there with those
This was
rocket
Cloud9's,
pillars.
or this is Cloud9's best game type, and Renegade was on that team, so.
Are gonna pinch him here in PD.
Does that mean FaZe is really good at this game type? I don't know. Who can say?
Bit of scrappy time here for Native Red as well. You can see they've got already 12 points on the board. Druck's got a shotgun. He's got a bulldog. The thing's starting to do what it does best, which is win those short-range engagements. 2-4 for FaZe, make it 3. As Manny's now hunting down the last one. He knows Falcate is in arcade, and he's like, you know what? You can stay there, because I've got the Oddball in my hands, and I know where my teammates are.
Native Red outslaying by just a small margin here, 8-6, but it has still translated to a lot of points on the board. Already a quarter of the way done here, 25-0.
Renegade.
Microwave them.
Certainly getting heated up here, but a couple
Laser
of
dick and
grenades
doom.
maybe going to turn that one on its head. Torlik doesn't fancy any of that kind of business now as he
I'm about to
moves
try and find that clip
towards teammate in Soul Snipe. That
with
damage coming in from mid-map is
Legion
fine,
and
enough
Joe
to force the
Fries.
play ball, but it's
It's like
all
H2A tournament, no one was
perfect
watching.
start here. Coming in from Native
Back when
Red,
we'd
a
get
little
like
sneaky
3K
positioning
viewers.
here from Druck. All these players from FaZe, even though they get the kills, they forget about Druck. And you can't forget about this man. He's doing so
It still
much
baffles
damage
me how many
to these
viewers
players
we
now
get.
on FaZe.
Almost gets away with it too.
For
but he
the
does buy a
infinite
lot of
tournaments
time.
with
Let's see
how
what
low the
happens here.
player
Back
base
to the
is.
The team is still going to push, and the kills will be traded out. Like you said, great time buying there by Druck in the back of PD.
Nick knows his key player's still alive. He knows he can't challenge as well, just because of the fact that he doesn't have the shields to play with, and this constant pressure that's coming in now from Native Red means that the game is going to open up once more. Rockets thrown away. Falcated versus Druck. A big kill here on the driveway might be good enough to open up a Pink Street opportunity for the push, but Manny now, having got that information, is their way once again here for Native Red.
Wow, what a start from Druck here. He's 5-4. He has the most assists, least deaths, and the most kills in the game, tied in a few of those categories. But that's such a great example, Mark, of why you stay alive as the last player alive. It buys your team
Man,
so
with
much
better
extra time,
shots.
and he makes sure that no points really go on the board.
Been all Native Red so far.
Renegade explodes up those B stairs. However, Soul Snipe is going to be there, but Renegade takes him down to the grave while all this
Needs to
is going
snap
on.
into Renegade mode.
He's working a 9 to 5
He said
right
he's
now,
not
but
losing.
behind the desk with that Oddball in his hand.
see.
Finally, a few clients come in. He sends one to the grave with a little bit of a stick. Another trade comes
He
in here from Manny.
freaking
2-2 once
slam
again.
dunked that
I've
onto
got to
his
say,
forehead.
They are doing an incredible job at the moment and ensuring they're getting the trades and never allowing FaZe to feel comfortable with a setup.
They really are. Incredible objective
Yeah.
play so far from the side
That
of
didn't
Native
look like
Red.
it
It's a
should've
nice
worked.
win from Renegade. That's going to be 2 dead. Let's get on board now with Native Red
Yep.
here. They're up 59
Headshot,
to 9
dude.
and get to an Astro listening off of this 3 dead respawn.
Oh, him staying alive got the spawn there.
I'm already tired. Hey, one's cafe on you, Manny.
Good breaks.
Toss that puppy bottom. Get the reset.
What's up, PD?
Dead.
Dead.
Nice, that's huge. I'm getting through this, I'm getting through
Yeah,
this.
target weak. He's gonna go. He's sitting tires. Sitting tires still. Still tires, guys. Weak.
I'm netting
Literally
it.
inside tires.
Good
Need it.
FaZe is outslaying him. Literally, no one is positive on Native Red. They're up 60 to 12.
3 seconds. Alright, hear that.
Purple. Purple one shot, John. Watch out, he's dead.
Nice.
Living.
Bar reset.
I shot it.
2 bodies, you guys. 2 bodies. I beat them. I'm taking beat them.
Ooh.
Yo, front seat weak with soccer.
Oh, yeah.
Front seat weak with soccer. Yo, B-sets.
Commando.
B-sets, one shot. Let's go.
Just cooking up some time.
He's like 1 shot.
And they got rockets.
Again, the intensity is there as we jump back into the gameplay. Not only intensity, but also rockets. They're in the hands of Native Red, and look at this lead now, Andy.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
the
so many
nate's
things to talk
flying in.
about
He's
there.
got
How about
rockets
the fact when we
batting.
go first into that listen, and Druck
He
has
got
the
away.
hero
It was
play
too
ball
far away.
As the stealth man in behind enemy lines, the comms sound great. Right now, they're actually getting outslayed by 2, but leading 67 to 12.
So good at picking up that scrappy time, and something you realized straight away was how FaZe Clan are really struggling to pick up that last player alive. That's been the problem for FaZe. Native just being elusive, being so sneaky, and being such a pain to get 4 dead.
Yeah, Native really prioritizing that last life, making sure that he either buys time, gets the damage, or does both. And in most
I mean,
cases,
Native Red
it
don't
has
need to
done
hold the
both.
ball. There's only a minute 20 left.
For Native Red, FaZe need to get their hands on this Oddball though. There's only a minute and 15 seconds left.
No one's
in this
been able
game.
to
They
really
need
get
to
a setup
force
since the beginning of the
ball
game.
back towards tower. And looks like he's got a little bit of cover here to work with as well. However, once again, it's Falcated who will fall first. Renegade answers back with a double of his own to even up the numbers on the map. Nick now moving this ball towards Spartan, who's locking down that pink street. I think that FaZe might be thinking about setting up for a rotate here, maybe towards Tram.
Looks like a Tram rotate here. We'll see if they're able to do it. Push does come in from Neon, and it's great damage coming in from Manny and Soul Snipe together.
Get
A double
microwave.
kill for Soul Snipe off the back of the
You
damage.
say
Easy
Soul
bake
Snipe,
oven.
I say Mr. Soul Snipe. That's the full
true, my
name.
bad.
And he's playing like, yeah, at the moment, he demands respect. As now you can see Native Red move within 15 points of closing out this first round here.
They got
Drugs
2 on the
picking up
ball.
another set of rockets as
Man, he's
well.
like looking on the other side of the map.
Finds
No
the abyss
way.
of Tolic to pick up 2.
Wow, look at
Gave him
that
the
rocket,
free
just
double.
knowing exactly where he needed to fire that. Maybe a little bit of screen watching as well to see the exact position of the opponents in back Tram. He will just hold driveway here. They're 13 points away from closing out the round.
Make that 10.
They better
FaZe,
close for round
more
1.
push. Otherwise, you're 1 round away from going down in this series.
5,
Falcade gets
4.
1, but that's
Nope,
not
they
going to be
dropped
time enough. Boom!
He's like, yeah, let me get one more
Goes
kill,
one
dude. Drop the
player
ball real
from
quick.
FaZe, and
You
one
got a
round
rocket.
on the board here for Native Red.
Wow.
Unbelievable round there. Great
They turned it
control
around at the
entirety
end.
of
They were
round. Like
literally
we said,
all
last
negative
player
when it
line
was
the
like
entire
62
story
to
of the
12.
entire game, and Native Red absolutely
They just
dismantling
slayed them the
entire
rest of
FaZe
the game,
roster
I
time
guess.
and time again with a solo player
Now they're
who
all
was an
positive
absolute
except Manny.
beast.
Into round number 2 then. Rockets. The last 2 or 3 sets of them always seem to go into the hands of Native Red. And off the rip here, it's FaZe, who again find themselves 4
Solid.
dead. That means Rockets will be picked up again by Native Red. That means the ball will be back in Tram. And without Falcade, this might have been a little bit more awkward, but somehow he gets out into a situation where he makes both Rockets get burned and picks up a kill.
Absolutely. We talked about the record here for
Blew those
FaZe Clan and
puppies up.
Oddball. They're 3-0. What's even crazier about that round 1 win is Native Red is 0-3 in Oddball overall. Yet they still
They haven't won an oddball game
from
yet.
FaZe Clan, despite the winning record here. FaZe Clan needs to bounce back in a big way.
Renegade tasked at the moment, controlling Commando. Manny will stay alive.
No, I didn't get him. Joke.
Looking for that jump back up at the moment. Drox should be dealt with here by Renegade. Picks up the perfect
He's lucky he
shot.
caught Drox
Still
sprinting
more
there.
damage to be done though, as you can see other players falling around him.
He had
He's
Shotty
almost
out
the Native
as
Red
he
inside
peeked.
of Tram at the moment. He's
When
waiting
Drox
for
was ready to
information,
shoot, he would have
waiting
been
for
so dead.
fallouts, but Native aren't going to give him the time of day. Renegade will fall, and once again, you're seeing the pressure continually applied here by Native Red.
Seemed like a case of Renegade staying alive as long as he could, but his teammates could not get the angles they needed fast enough. That leads to a 3 dead for FaZe. It will mean more points on the board here for Native.
Ball in the hands of Soul Snipe. Probably thinking about moving this one down to the pink street. The only
FaZe already got more points than they had last
Read
time.
this one like a book.
That's
He's
not
managed
true. I
to
think they had
pinch
like
in with
30.
a teammate. King Nick will get the kill as well. However, immediately Native Red, the aerial
Grenade
bombardment comes in
galore.
from those frag grenades. A couple of players fall for them in the meantime, though, and FaZe finally have
Yeah, FaZe
control,
can't,
and it
like,
looks
fall
they're
down early in
starting
this.
to find somewhat of a flow here in this oddball game.
Renegade also still 16 kills on the board, leading the game in that category. Just
Yeah, a
neck
little
and
bit
neck
of a
here,
lead.
5 to 52 in terms of slays overall for Native Red. They've taken the lead in the slaying category, but they do find themselves
That was such good time.
losing the round number 2 here.
Like
It's also
the
Rockets
fact that he
in the
didn't
hands of
go
Falcade.
for rockets right away
FaZe starting to
Like,
control a few more power weapons than they
ended
were in
it
that previous
resulted
round
in
as
him
well,
having great
showing
timing, like
in that score, 29 to
getting
4.
close enough to use a shoddy.
Renegade not
If he
afraid
went
to hold
earlier,
forward
then he would have
and
been
debate for
shoddy
Falcade,
out at
who's also gonna
a
hold that
range
ball.
where he would have just got forward.
Brilliant decision making here, just saying, you've got to kill me.
look at that.
And here comes Falcade
Like, was
to
that
keep his
intentional or
teammate
not?
alive and keep the
You
ball
know?
in the hands of FaZe.
Absolutely
Worked out
beautiful
for
from
him.
FaZe that Renegade is not afraid to not only be your first guy in, but you don't want your rocket player to be your first man in either, just in case he gets double naded, maybe back. Maybe there's a player with a bulldog, lots of reasons to play
Oh.
it that way. Oh,
The
Tolic
melee
the
whip.
1v1 he should not have won from the tires. 1 dead for each side, making 2 for Native Red.
Something fascinating, just looking at the stats.
I feel like
at the
in that
moment. I don't think
situation,
anyone's
like, you
either
try so hard
more
not to
than
kill
positive
yourself
to or
that
more
you
than negative to. Every
end
single
up not
player is
getting
about
them.
even across the board. It really is fascinating to watch how tightly contested
Ew.
this is. Manny with 1, immediately traded out though.
We talked about Drugs numbers early on in round number 1. He is still 17 and 16 with 11 assists, still leading in all 3 categories.
Big push
All
coming
3
in here.
categories,
You
do you
mentioned
include
Drunk
deaths
over
there?
the way again as FaZe lose
He
3
dies
players.
so much
Renegade
more
now.
than everyone else.
Last player alive trying to do some damage on that pink street, but Tolic recognizing that situation should be able to just about get into the cells here at PD to hold that ball a few more seconds here for Native Red. But FaZe have a pretty monumental lead at this point in round number 2. 40
Damn, yo,
points to
imagine
20.
Native Red win,
The amount of ball time they've had so far in this game, it's probably
and
the
it's
first
like,
thing they've
damn,
had.
KCP ended up
Trying to get that
leaving
ball out
Halo.
a little bit if he can.
KCP could have had a world championship.
Or dead, Druck, your last player alive.
Truck falls as well. Renegade with the
That would be some
Hands on
shit.
the Oddball phase starting to show a little bit more life here. They cross that 50-point mark. And now the pressure moves back onto the shoulders of Native Red. They know they're chasing this ring.
That's a better example there from FaZe, right? They make sure to kill Druck immediately. Druck gets taken down. That last kill was prioritized a lot faster. That has translated on the scoreboard now at 54 to 24.
Rockets are going to be the focus now for both teams as well. Talking just about escapes. Falcated, now as last player alive, decides the Oddball is the play. He's going to have to give up those rockets here. And by doing so,
They're slowly clawing back.
will fall as well. The
It was
Oddball
all
down
FaZe
in
in
PD
the
with
end.
Rockets already back here towards the tower. This should be a ball-time grab. And a little bit of an opportunity for Native Red to maybe tie this game up.
Turns out they serve rockets in heaven. Falcated found that out the hard way. 54 to 35.
Native Red just
now
been
as they start to
controlling
rally
power
back. It's a
weapons.
good rocket, and the shield's going to help with that one as well. Eventually, 2 dead for both sides.
Another trade.
I don't know if FaZe had any of the rockets
Get
yet.
out of the war zone and run towards a teammate spawning.
Seems to always go that way.
Falcated trying to cut him off though. Falcated takes some damage.
He was probably mashing,
Big
trying to
win
throw it
coming
back
in though.
again.
From the man we mentioned. Now Nick tries to hold forward. No Drucks, no shields, but doesn't know Manny's coming around the corner as well. Does he
That
get the
stick him?
stick? No,
Oh,
he
that
doesn't.
looked like
Two more
it
plays from FaZe
was
in the
gonna stick
arcade
him.
as well,
Probably
but they're
went
not
through his
playing
legs.
games. They're trying to clear these last few players out, but at the moment you can just see it's constant trades as FaZe finally get hold of that ball. But look how odd this setup is at the moment. The ball's been held on the B stairs.
Yeah, it's up based off that play ball from Soul Snipe out of BRK.
B
to get
stair
that ball to
hold.
B stairs. They're definitely causing a little bit of chaos for the side of FaZe. However, they have capitalized and regained control. Now here at the 70 to 41 mark, Falcated.
They're just rushing bottom mid. No one's even looking.
Having not seen anything for a few seconds, Falcated knows he has to reposition. The bulldog will be enough to take down Manny on the B stairs. Another player going to be Atomic. He'll be dealt with as well, and now the attention turns to keeping his teammates
3
far
dead,
alive.
last guy's in
71
C.
to 41. Spartan trying to hold off a push from 2 players. Falcated's going to see that. Now he knows he's under pressure. Native Red trying to hunt him down, and they find the kill.
Falcated tries to play that ball just towards his spawning
Yeah,
teammate.
peeked
Was
him at
trying
the
to go for a
perfect time.
thrust into Red Room maybe with that Bulldog. Could have converted on another kill. In the end, he does not. 2 dead for both sides. Rockets here in the hands of King Nick.
There you go. FaZe finally got rockets.
Away, but not the life. 2 rockets, no kills, and
Damn,
Manny
and Manny
challenges to
stayed
get the
alive
kill
there
as well.
too.
Frantic moments in this game.
Oh my god, that was sick, dude.
That if they can turn this round on its head and close this game out, then
Fucking
this will
slide
be
to launch
the
himself
biggest
out and then thrust in a
opportunity
different
of the year for
direction.
them to be in that
Genius.
winners finals. But FaZe have still got something to say about
A lot
that.
of pressure on Soul Snipe. Manny's still holding forward though, even though they had 3 teammates dead. He needs to be careful. He's behind him though.
King Nick has absolutely no idea where Manny
Nice.
is.
Wow.
Worked out so well.
Perfect shots, a couple of spikers, and maybe thinking about running this ball back, but it's a
Yeah, they
little
only
bit
have
of a
22
desperate play.
seconds.
They did not have the kills they needed in that situation.
2 dead for both sides. Soul Snipe tries to just play the ball up the stairs. He's not able to. That's going to be a ball.
He's just
grab
tossing
for
it
Renegade.
out.
Exactly
They're just
what
trying to
play
hold the
front
last
C
10.
and look to regain control of
10
Tram.
seconds left in the round here, and it's such
Damn,
a
we're going
smart
around
play for
3
Renegade,
maybe?
putting that ball in a position where
Unless
they
they
can
can desperate it.
overextend if they want to extend this game, if they want to win this game. And now it's got some work to do. A couple of kills go down
Alright.
either side, but it's not
Another round
enough
incoming.
for Native Reds
Round
to slow
3.
down FaZe.
Who's taking the
We're going
2-1
to a
lead?
final deciding round here.
Of course we are here. Sudden death, their final round is going to decide this one. These 2 teams neck and neck. It's a much better round for FaZe Clan. They're really starting to have great late game management in terms of the scoreboard as well as the clock.
Tied up a 1-1. We wouldn't have it any other way here.
Better start getting the rockets,
craziest
FaZe.
Saturday that Seattle has seen for quite
2
some
dead.
time. Early on, Rockets
course
picked up
not.
by Manny. Once again, it's Native Red with the superior opening strategy.
Just seems to be working for them. Whatever they're doing in the beginning.
Manny will connect.
By the way, the
They get the
slaying
first
department is
rockets all 3
unbelievable
times.
across this game right now. You have FaZe Clan outslaying by 1 with 92 kills over Native Red's 91. Absolutely unbelievable so far just how tight these teams are. I think now ball's going to go ahead and fall all the way back to back A on board with Renegade Stalker in
I
hand.
feel like as we started getting into later games, there haven't been as many crazy like plays, multi-kills.
Slow round that one for Nick.
I feel like all the overkills were like early on in the tourney.
Now Nick finds himself at 15 and 26. I wonder if he had that ball in his hands, if he's the one with the objective time. It looks like that is indeed the case with 58 points. Renegade
Ooh,
trying to do what he can.
that'd have been nuts.
Almost managed to break through, but Soul Snipe equals it up.
Okay, so last player alive. What kind of carnage can he cause? He's all the way in tires. It's a tough angle, and he gets punished. But FaZe Clan has PD spawners here. They can formulate another push in just a moment.
Rotate now coming in from Native Red. It's an opportunity for us to jump into
Don't let him
the
get set up,
Astro
dude.
game, and it's a listening time.
You don't want to fall behind
with Native
early.
Red.
I'm just walking, One shot B stairs, just two. One B stairs, one B stairs. Three B stairs, three B stairs, three B stairs. Yo,
Oh, last guy was right there. You didn't get that.
One in mid.
Ooh, timing. You got him. The other guy never pushed. Still back C, right?
My friend's here or something.
Ivy.
I don't see him.
Another rockets. Ew. You got both of them off too. No rockets wasted.
I'm just living here. I'm just living Ivy with shotgun.
I'm all purple. Yeah, hold it towards one. Yeah, baby.
Got one.
Nice. Bottom C, middle C.
Headshot C.
Thought you didn't get that.
And thrust.
Okay, guys, and like, I'm trying to hollows in. Nice good shit, man. One more back in. Good shit, Matty.
We're back into the game. We're out of the listening, and one thing to note here is the score.
Got like a 30-point
It's
lead now.
Native Red, who have managed to eke a lead at 44
3 dead.
points as Soul Snipe. Mr. Soul Snipe
They're spawning close to the ball, which
Two
is
still
good
there
for
FaZe. They're
FaZe.
gonna likely rotate this ball back to A here as the tram spawns are coming in as well. Native pulling away by just a little bit. It's 109 to 106 in total.
I don't know. Looks like Red's about to take it.
FaZe have work to do if they want to take this round. It's an opportunity now, having heard from Native Rev, to see how FaZe Clan are going to formulate that. Let's jump into an Astro listening with FaZe.
Yeah, watch our tires also.
Ooh.
Last guy's back tower. Dead. All dead. Get time. All 4 dead. He just won. He's killing me. What's your name? You're fine. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you have an nade. Yeah, turn it. I'm Stalker, guys. Watch out. We'll see.
Still plenty of time. They just get one setup. They need 30 seconds. Ish. 33 now.
There's a guy arcade. Rocket soon. We need kills.
Yeah. Get one for once.
I hit him with his stalker. Tires to plane. Tires. Two guys planners. Two planners. I'm getting rocket sun.
Oh, we got away with it. Still got one left. Dude, if he lived there.
Watch out on me.
He's the last one. Gotta get him. That guy's the last guy.
Maybe? Slid it. Two.
No.
Yeah, they're literally trolling.
So
Stabilize. We're good.
he said they're trolling.
Do the PD thing. Look
Guys.
I'm doing nades. I'm trying to keep you alive, Mike.
He was so intense.
Get me. You guys have to fight.
Bottom eight.
We're back into the game, and FaZe are back into
I wouldn't have
a
thought the series was
lead.
going to be
But
closer
just
than the
as we
Optic
say
Sentinel
that,
series.
Native Red, they bust through, they managed to get the kills. FaZe 3 dead, and Native go back into a lead.
This is the non-stop pressure we talked about from Native Red. Even though their first player falls, their second player falls, it doesn't matter. They keep the aggression up. They are now back in the lead. They're just forcing those caution, those music pushes into PD, and they are scoring 20 points away from closing the game.
So close now for Native Red. This is the last push.
It seemed like FaZe was about to turn it around right there.
Out. Renegade with another. Druck now with his stalker rifle in his hands.
This game's
Nomi has
freaking
to
mentally
play as
exhausting.
Play style here because all of FaZe are flying. If you can pick one up,
Coming
it
in
might
hot.
be huge. He gets the trade, but where is that oddball? It's down on the statue as Soul Snipe turns his attention towards it.
A very big trade there. Once again, FaZe was doing so well with the management. However, Cafe spawns come in for FaZe. This is huge.
That is massive.
Dude.
For FaZe Clan, they have a life, but do
Still
they
2
have time to
minutes
get a
on the
touch
clock,
ball?
and they
Yes,
have plenty
do.
of time.
Massive from Nick. No reset here for Native Red. FaZe still in
They
this
just got
game.
so lucky with that. They just spawned right there.
Native Red wants to keep the pace up. They want to keep pushing forward. They lead by 12 here.
2v2
I
on
didn't
the
see how
map.
many people are up, but I guess Native
Nick
just
gets
forgot to
challenged
block
on
that
tower as
spawn.
well. Druck with the shotgun picks up one. More kills being traded. Druck on such an important run at the end of this game. with 1:30 left on this game. Whoever wins this
Talik
fight
with
might win
rocks
this game,
again,
and
dude.
Talik has the rockets.
Who else but Talik? The man has stepped up all week.
FaZe loses, dude. It's all because of the rocket control.
Rocket off, though. Falcated gonna grab that rocket on benches here.
Oh my word.
A double kill for Foul. It was too
He's
dead
got
for
one more
FaZe, so
rocket.
he needs to play this carefully.
Throws the ball back to a teammate. Falcated with a killing spree when it matters. But it's 2v2 on the map. But Renegade
He's just
has the
meleeing.
ball in his hand here for FaZe.
What kind of push does Native Red have here? This is full control for FaZe Clan in the back. Gonna be a
Is he
push here
leaving
on
that for
driveway side.
something?
Renegade
Probably
realizes
dropping
he
and trying to
can't pick
push
the
up
ball
so
right
his
now.
teammates could spawn.
They don't have the numbers to
Grab
do
ball.
so.
You know, try and push them
Renegade
back.
taken down. Two members of FaZe fall as well with 60 seconds
Because he
left
definitely
on
could
the
have held
clock.
that long enough to
It's
take a
Native
lead.
Red who break through this tram setup.
And like,
Down Spartan as well there. The kill will come
I feel
in.
like he
Two
should
down
have at
here for
least
FaZe.
like tied it up
Still
or
gonna be
took a
holding the ball,
lead.
now only 15 points away from closing out the game.
He had plenty of time.
FaZe find themselves too dead. Native Red find themselves within 10 seconds
Dude, they're so close.
of going up 2-1 in this game. Nick comes through though.
He's gonna get finished.
Manny trying to hold the line.
Renegade got
but
him.
Renegade.
Oh my
He
God.
doesn't know where he's at. Talk about a jump up crash.
The commando now. FaZe will continue holding. They are down here by 13 points, 38 seconds left on the clock.
Spartan picks up a kill. That's
Oh,
the
man.
first kill in the fight though. 3v3 on
No
the
one's
map.
in position
Where
now.
is the push? About to
He didn't
come in
want
from
red gun
Native
in this
Red.
situation.
You look at this. Going to be see a lead change here. One dead for FaZe, but they will go into the lead.
Oh,
92. They don't even get the second lead in.
they got him.
Red bust through. They get the ball in there.
Oh, they're about to do it. No way.
Time will tick
99.
down with the push.
Dude.
Native Red
Wow. That was actually a crazy finish.
continue this. Pull off the impossible.
And as we
Okay.
said, Native Red had been 0-3 in Oddball before that match up against a 3-0 FaZe Clan in the game.
They look like world
They've done
beaters
it
right now,
before.
man.
They've won
They
a
just
game that they
figure it
never won
out.
against the winning record of FaZe. Can they do it here and close out the series?
Time for
on
Renegade to
Saturday
put his
night?
money where his
Hand
mouth
for hand.
is.
How do FaZe bounce back? Can they bounce back?
Said he wasn't gonna lose.
Seems like to win a game and a series here at the Halo World Championships, you have to be prepared to go the distance. Rock takes down King Nick. No real semblance of map control for either team at the moment, but there's the thrust. And the 1-2 punch with the heat wave coming in from Drug.
Native Red just so much momentum.
What happened to the
Off of that
first
last game,
camo?
You can already feel it here with the way they're playing this, and to be honest, it's been a
I'm
day
put
of
all my
momentum
money on
for
Native
this
Red
team
having
after
it.
They started that run. They have looked hot all day, and now FaZe backs against the wall.
Probably actually got
Life
burnt,
on the line. It's an opening killing spree for
considering I
Trump.
haven't seen anyone with it yet.
Drug just frying two members of FaZe Clan inside of the closet. Now he's still got the opportunity to push because he's got that heat wave, big damage there onto one player. Smartly backed up. I love this from Drug. He's been a little bit guilty in the past of maybe being overly aggressive in those exact type of situations.
He's
Sees
a
the player in
fast
front of him,
boy.
tries to get the job done immediately. But he knew he didn't
Started
have the support
6-1.
in that circumstance. Rotates back to the top middle, does the damage, waits for the team to pick up a little bit of the space that was left behind him. And makes the correct play in that situation. 6-1 at the start of this game for Drug, but here come FaZe.
Look at that play from Druk. Look at that play from Druk. He spawns back base and he flies out like a maniac to go all the way to pink side. In the end, he gets punished, but he buys his team a little bit of time.
Okay, and again,
I wish I saw it.
shots.
I mean, I saw him
FaZe
out there. I
starting
didn't
to
see him
pressure
yeet
the
himself
base.
across
Four
the
dead here
map.
for Native Red, a massive chance for a clean flag run here from FaZe. Nick can't get out though. Falcade picks up one. Two players still in the dead screen. Native Red scrapping to see if they can stop this
He's
flag.
trying to-
But the
I thought he was
way
gonna
that
try and
FaZe are
toss
running
it to
this,
someone.
It's looking like FaZe might strike first.
Nick's gonna skip the straight stairs. He goes straight up. He has all the
All
cover
right.
in the world. FaZe Clan on the board first here.
It didn't look like FaZe would be the first ones to score.
And now just steady.
Mostly
the
because
nerves
we were
a
on
little
Druk's
bit here for
screen.
FaZe.
He was just killing everyone.
The heartbreak of that insanely close loss in the previous game. Sometimes it can force a little bit of a hangover into game number 4, but that flag just kind of puts that to bed. A little bit of a trade going down here. Native Red find themselves 3 dead. Tolik's trying to stay alive, but look at the pressure now coming in from FaZe.
Doing what he can here. Luckily, he has some teammates spawning, so help will be on the way for him, and they will be able to trade out the kill against Renegade. Mark, we talk about margins here. Fantastic shot from Tolik on the Dynamo side. We talk about margins. That last game was a 137 slays to 136. Wow, in favor of Native Red. It could not have been closer. In this game, Native Red came out with a huge slaying lead,
Nice.
but FaZe has answered back. Now they lead 22 to
Shock
20
him.
overall.
Oh, like his hits just weren't registering for a sec.
In that situation, Tolling now 7 and 4. FaZe know that he's here. They're trying to force him out, trying to force a little bit of map control. Times this right, there might be a little bit of help and the Dynamos to play with. Falcayan trying to finish him off. There's 3 players here, but Falcayan, he's not backing down until he
Shock.
hits Tolling.
The shock nades are like the freaking most important weapon on this map.
Well, the nades are coming in. If Banny can get through here in the util, he should be home free to get at
Oh,
least a
no.
mid-map. That was 2 dead, but they're going to need to slay on the way back.
I mean, Manny's made of some sort of goo. He managed
Someone
to
was
bring
right
his
behind
way
him,
around
apparently.
all of those
Bravo.
grenades that
He
just
said he was
flew
going to
in
be
without
free.
taking barely any damage whatsoever. But it's a scrappy pull here. Coming
What
in
the
from
hell?
Native Red, they don't really
He
have
got
the
bolt
resources
trued
in
or
place
something.
to push this one home. FaZe
Probably
should be
went
able to return
blind.
this. Yes, they do indeed.
You can just tell the way that Native Red wants to play it, right? It looks just like their streets oddball. They want to fly out. They want to fly fast. They want to catch FaZe off guard. So far, not able to do it as FaZe is looking strong here in game number 1. Only 1 flag on the board, though, in just over 4 minutes of play.
Continual pressure, though, from Falcayan. Good enough to
Quick
do some
little
damage.
2-tap with the pistol. Flip over to the BI.
Drip away those shields. Spartan gets the camo off the back of it now. Can FaZe make a play off the back of it? Spartan is fully locked and loaded. Heatwave camo. Just trying to find some targets to play with.
He's got all the tools to play with. FaZe down 1-0 lead. Camo and Heatwave in hand. Let's go do an Astro listening with FaZe Clan.
What's he doing?
They're Peter. Is he on the flag?
He's
Yes, he
just
does.
crouched.
I got one. Another guy in the window. Window, pick 2.
Might end up being a low-scoring game.
From this?
Yeah,
I'll be Carl against
Yeah.
Watch out their troops. I got some.
Good trick.
I lost a dynamo.
Get up top. We get up top.
There's one guy there engine. There's one guy engine going high all. He went high all.
There's spawning engine. I'm saying they're picking.
Someone's voice on their team sounds like Kratos.
There's a guy
Watch out the window.
It's all you right now, Don. Yo, tell card, soul side. Tell card, soul side.
Yeah, two guys on guard. Two guys
Are they hitting our high?
No, not yet.
Oh,
Two guys are there.
Our door now. I think you got timing.
oh, that was unfortunate. He just saw him and he had the shotty. Made it an easy kill for him.
Yeah, back up, John.
You can go off B if we need
P2 Benny.
I'm looking at you.
Watch out P2 Benny. Watch out P2 Benny. Alright, Go help John.
I'm here, John. I don't see him
I
anywhere.
got insta melted the 2 P2.
He's here.
I did it, John. He won P2. Our fridge one shot. Nice.
Talik was our P-lines. Talik was our P-lines.
He stuck me.
Ooh,
Talik, watch your
that was so unfortunate.
No one in bottom man.
He was definitely not even throwing it at him.
Nice though. They all like us.
2 on 2.
Challenge.
I got it. There was a guy in
We can see FaZe still sound in pretty good spirits. And
He died, but he got
there's
the
still
re.
one up in this game. Native Red, though, that was a big chance for them to maybe look for an equalizing.
It looked like it was going to be. That was 3 dead. You even heard it.
Renegade got the
Maybe FaZe
sniper
thought it was going to be
or
a run, but Nick with
camo
a hero
though?
spawn, double kill grenade to stop the flag. That will keep the
All
score.
right, we're
at
past the halfway mark.
2
Mark.
camos in a row as well here.
1-0 game.
There's that heatwave again. They're trying to be massive here for Native Red. That's exactly what comes in. As FaZe find themselves in a position now where they don't make the most of the camo once again.
2 dead for both sides here. Native Red's done well to stay close in this game. It's 49-45 in the slaying department in favor of FaZe. However, we do need to see a flag on the board from Native Red. FaZe plan right now, just playing that Slayer game, but you feel like Native Red maybe biting at the heels here, keeping this game close.
Just feel like Native Red only need 1 shot
Yep.
to get that flag
Freaking
moving.
jaw hurts.
Here comes Soul Snipe. He's being aggressive. Can he get up the straight stairs? No, he can't. He's mowed
This has
down
been like a
just
real
before.
choppy game.
Manages to ascend right to the
There haven't
top
been
of the
like
flag.
many
Drug now trying to put more
opportunities to
pressure in.
run a
It's
flag at
2v2
all.
on the map. Looks like Drug doesn't have the
There's only been like a
information
couple
where those
pulls,
players
it feels
are
like.
now.
Able to pick up 1. That was 2 dead momentarily for FaZe before the spawners. Dynamos in hand as well. Looks like they'll tick, tick, tick just a bit as well. Here comes the push from Soul
Tick,
Snipe.
tick, 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 tick.
Mr. FaZe just trapped on the car side.
Chris
at the moment.
Berman style.
No grenades to flush them out though. There's 1 pick from Soul Snipe. Tawley now trying to move in as well. Finally some pressure. 2 players though from FaZe holding the back of the base. It's Renegade and Falcated.
Ooh,
They
they
hold
didn't get
strong.
either of them.
Very nice job there. Good teamwork there. Falcated brought down to no shields. He also has to work together. He's able to pick up another one. There's a third. It's Drunk in the util. A 1v1 between these 2 players.
Coming in
Equally
hot.
matched at the end. That will be a trade. Here comes Nick to make sure there's no scraps around. We'll have to now work on Soul Snipe and bottom Dynamo.
It's a dangerous game here that FaZe are playing.
Yeah, I agree.
Continual pressure from Native Red. continually having to fight out of their base, and that's just due to Native Red playing the map control game so well at the moment. The camo might be the difference though. 3 in a row off the back of the double for Renegade.
Really great stuff here. Gotta also mention Tusk behind the FaZe Clan roster. New coach on this roster as Taui moves to a management role. And so far, he looks pretty good in this game, managing all the power-ups. Not just as best he can, but right now it's total control in the power-up category.
This is like the first game that I feel like FaZe is actually winning the power-up battle.
Gets taken down, one more player alive.
I feel like they've had the majority of the camos for once.
And it's a defensive play this time that comes in from Native Red. Not for the first time we've seen FaZe not make the most of the camo.
Mid-fight.
As Truck moves forward.
They had 3 down. Should have been trapped in their base, right? Unless those 2, yeah, they're spawning
in
them.
the back of the base here.
One guy might spawn Fridge.
3 minutes left on the clock. Like
Yeah,
you said, it's a
Spartan
dangerous
spawned
game.
out by Fridge.
Can FaZe stave them off for 3 more minutes?
Moment Druck is just trying to think about what angle he wants to attack the base from. Trying to get in a position where he can take
Is there a guy back
gets
there?
his shields back. It's still 2 dead here for FaZe.
I think there was a
Keep your
guy in
eye
the
on
back.
that kill feed. If more players fall as this flag is moving, there's an opportunity, a chance here for Native Red to maybe tie this game up. Druck's still alive, but finally hunted down by Renegade.
He's trying to
Snips
stay
him out
alive
there.
in
The
their
kills
base.
will be traded out in the end, but that's a huge kill in the back of the base from Renegade. Now 3 dead for Native Red. Tallok, last player alive.
Horrible position to be in as well. He's last alive. He's across the map, but FaZe are running his flag as well. Smart decides to double back and challenge that.
I don't know. I think he had the freedom to go. And that flag's going to be down here. It's all about the kill feed now.
Truck trying to move in. Truck gets 1 kill.
Did they get the
Where's
re?
rest?
That's
Native
4
Red
dead.
are in the
If
depths
they
right
didn't
now.
get that re, that's a
And it
cap.
looks like 4 players have fallen. FaZe get their hands on the flag.
Yeah,
With
that's
2
gonna be
minutes
a
left in
cap.
this game, they could double the lead.
What the hell?
And with 1 flag on the board, it's felt like it's been
No one goes
impossible
around
for Native
backwards,
Red to break
back
into the
way
fight with
anymore.
2. It seems like that might be the game.
2-0 to FaZe Clan here, and now with only
They didn't get
1:51 on
camo
the
either.
clock, they will strike and maybe be
I was thinking maybe
the
Native
sole
Red got
of the battle
camo
dagger.
when FaZe was
Escape from a
occupied
double
trying to
kill
cap
where
the
maybe
flag.
They need to start hitting the gas immediately
But
if they want to come
nope.
back in this game. In the end, that run looked good, but 2 dead. Here goes Manny.
Truck's got the cover for him here. 1 minute 30 left in this game. We've seen double caps.
These guys only have
Triple
1
caps.
speed
We've
and
seen
it's
the
fast.
opportunities present themselves to get back into the game for teams who seem completely out of it. Here on Aquarius, capture the flag. Soul Sniper the camo has such a huge responsibility though. Does he prioritize the kills? Does he prioritize the touch? He goes for kills. He'll go for the touch. He'll do it all.
Right now, Camel's going to run out, but he's able to get 2
I don't know where
kills
that
and
nade
the
came
touch of the
from,
flag.
but
As you say, however,
took
he
his
gets
whole
flying
shield.
at him, and he only has 1 more player alive.
Respawn's coming from FaZe. They've all rotated to B. They realize how important this flag is to stop. If they can deny this flag going in, then FaZe might be in a position to send us to a game 5. They send the flag home.
Look at that now, man. He's your last player alive. He might get the kill.
You got 45 seconds to cap 2 flags.
Left, still 2-0. And FaZe Clan was playing a dangerous
They need
game,
to
but
cap
were
one
playing
and
it
then at
well.
least pull a
And right
second.
now, it's all FaZe Clan all the way. 40 seconds left.
That was a weird angle he
Gets one
took.
inside of the base as well. Great news for FaZe Clan fans.
Didn't work out. Worth a try though.
Just playing defensively as well with alongside foul casing. A bit of damage taken from that dynamo grenade, but he's in a great position here, just to hold the line. If he can survive these grenades, he's going to get guaranteed damage on anyone pushing.
The gatekeeper here. Just holding down the connector. Soul Snipe, though, gets 2.
2 kills.
7 seconds.
Make it 3.
There's no
3
way.
players fall from FaZe Clan, but with 4 seconds
Oh.
left on the clock, they know
Going
the
to game
job
5,
is
man.
done.
This is gonna be a hype game 5.
Without
FaZe won the
any
Slayer by a lot,
surprise in the
right?
world,
They kind of like, it was 32-30 and then all of a sudden turned up.
5.
Is that Mr. Spartan Stab?
Is
Cowboy?
there any other way the series could have gone? There isn't. I don't
Daddy
think so.
Spartan?
I think maybe.
Slayer, first to 50 will be here tomorrow in that winners finals.
Here we go.
All right.
Underway.
Catalyst
12 minutes on the
Slayer
clock.
game
First to 50
5.
kills. Let's take a look at Renegade stats.
Not my choice,
Here,
but
1.55
okay.
map 2 KD. Unbelievable so far. Let's see what he can do in this Slayer. As a reminder, these 2 teams undefeated in game number 5. Only
see how it
one
goes.
team can still say that after this.
Is Native Red gonna have every overshield again?
Strong start here
No.
from FaZe.
Spartan gets the
Couple
first one.
from Native Red, and they get the first overshield of the game. It's 2-2 though. A couple of trades actually go down. Love this from Spartan, trying to get aggressive. No
Oh.
play behind it, but Torlik rips that
You
shield
got
away.
teammated?
Spawn survives with a grapple back to the safety of his teammates.
Tulloch almost takes him down. It's a great effort.
He almost noob comboed the Obi though. That would have been hype.
Able to come away alive. 3-2 now, just a minor advantage in favor of FaZe. And now when we look at these two teams, we think about the game T-Slayer, Mark. That slowed down and FaZe took that game. Catalyst is even a slower map.
Oh man, this is going to be a crawl. No one wants to go down.
You can argue that it's going to play in a very similar way as well. A lot of the action will be based around who is controlling the skewer. Druck has it at the moment for Native Red, until of course that overshield is going to be coming up. That's the power-up which is going to force movement around this map. For now, Druck is the POV to watch. He is the man who controls where
just make sure they can't get those nades.
Are for FaZe to move. What angles they're going to be able to push. And if he can hit one shot, that's going to be another kill going into the favorite Native Red.
And with this much
minute and a half in, 3-3.
Not just in prize money, but also prestige.
I thought this game 5 was going to be hype.
At
this rate, it's going to be a crazy 12-12 finish.
Outside of the overshield drops, that's really what's going to anchor this game.
3-3, by the way. 2 minutes gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lame. I feel like everyone's scared to make mistakes now. He literally had him lined up.
Decides not to pull the trigger. Decides he's going to try and escape instead. King Nick trying to support his teammates. The help does arrive though. Manny gets the pick.
I thought he hit him.
Truck with a win. Spartan trying to stay alive.
They got him too.
3-4-4-4 for FaZe.
A clean 4-white, and now they got Obi.
For Soul Snipe, a 4-kill lead. That's exactly what they need. And as we said, it's really going to be focused around these overshields. Even though 3 players push from FaZe on the flank against Soul Snipe, they come away with the kills. They come away with the overshield as well. They now lead by 4.
Traded that out.
Okay, it manages to get one, as does Spartan though. Closes the gap ever so slightly. They pick up the surrounding players that aren't Soul Snipe with that overshield.
Ooh, I don't think he hit him.
Clips the ear, but does not remove the head or the body of Soul Snipe here. The starting to look
Give him a
like
little haircut.
It's not going to be one to be used in an effective way, but Native Red will be fine with this. They still have
They're all just chilling right now.
FaZe have that skewer. The last thing they want to do is get picked.
This is high intensity Halo here. Still only 3 kills separating these two. And as we said, this is going to be played slower than maybe any game you've seen on the main stage because of what is on the line here. Let's get ready for an Astro listening to hear the comms on the side of Native Red.
They see us go. Yeah, these two. One side, back flag, John, kill.
Oh, this just was like a recharge Slayer. I feel like it would have been so hyped, someone with the shock rifle.
Yeah, I'm probably dead. I'm scared.
This map stinks.
Top commando. Who's that?
This game is going to end 25-22. It's like we're playing Lockout or something. Where the Falcon or Toyota do those nades come from?
I have repulse. Hold your flank. Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm shooting screw. They're grappled up.
He almost lost the whole Obi before he even shot his gun. Good shots.
He's on the spine. He's going.
That's one blue.
I'm with you. Bumpy weak. He's getting out.
Back into the game here after the Astro listening, and it's Native Red, even though they got the overshield, who are falling into the
starting to
trap
speed
of
up a
FaZe
little.
Clan.
14-12. 15-12. Wow.
Established a 3-kill lead.
And they needed that kill from Druck there. That double's huge. That keeps the game within 2 as well. 1 dead for each side here. Battle over Ivy side.
2 kills separate the 2 teams. So we see now all the players retreat once again to
It's been a long 5 minutes.
FaZe trying to catch maybe a Native Red member off guard as they move.
This series has been exhilarating, and then this is what we get for Game 5.
To know everything you need to know from the position
Take
of
it out of
now on
rotation.
Native Red, right at the back of the base, playing the back of the pillar. You're going to see both teams not giving away anything until that next OS set forces them to play for it.
I think with a 2-kill lead here for the side of FaZe, only fitting we get to hear their comms as well as they break through the tactics here. Let's go to an Astro listening now on the FaZe side of the stage.
watch our open on. He's coming.
Yo, come to me. Everybody come back to me. Everybody come back to me now.
Guys, I'm grabbing for this Obi. Heaven. They watch us cross. Guys, listen. No. We're all same peak. Come back. I'm gonna get this Obi. You guys are double gonna flank both sides, alright? One's gonna go combo, other kid's gonna go both combos. We're just gonna play combos, alright?
Damn, Renegade, the IGL.
Which combo? Third combo?
Both combos.
In that video earlier, he was saying it was so nice that Eco was the IGL and he could just fly around doing his thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to help John though.
Yeah, on me.
Fly. He's getting cleaned up. Spartan got Obi.
April guys, April.
I'm coming.
Good shit. Be aggressive. Listen,
Yeah, he's blue gun. He went blue gun. He went blue gun. He double back. He's still here. I'm coming, John. Yeah, on me, nigga. Oh, I got picture.
Looks like they're going to hit the over. What'd I say, 25-22? All of a sudden, we're getting some kills. That would be crazy if this game goes to time limit, not even 50. Triple. I didn't even see the first two. Oh, they're spawning on him.
Renegade takes control of the game for FaZe. A massive
He said he's not losing.
I mean, what an amazing time to go to listen in there. A little bit of contention between Renegade and Spartan on the play call for the overshield. In the end, it works perfectly there. Perfect control. And now FaZe is up by 7 kills in game number 5.
Renegade also has the skewer. If you needed a precision weapon in the hands of anyone, you'd probably want it in the hands of Renegade. One more bullet to play with for him as well. Grabs that grapple, so now when that next OS comes up, he's going to be in a position to really do some damage. Skewer out of ammo. Now it's time for FaZe to retreat. They're playing this one so smart.
We asked if Renegade was in World Championship form. How about going 9-4 with 6 assists right now?
I guess now he is.
All 3 of those categories on the team. Unbelievable.
That's what you look for in a superstar player. It's what you need from a superstar player. But if we learned anything in this game, it's that Native Red have got more heart than most. A couple of kills going their favor. They got
the heart.
2 seconds. Another trade coming in now. Renegade, he can't win the fight either. And all of a sudden, Native
24
Red
kill game though. Obi's up.
happy with how this game is going. We got something to say about it.
What was a 7 kill lead, now just a 4 kill lead. Like you say, Native Red not going down without a fight.
Oh, it's picked up this time by Native Red as well. Manning off the back of those kills.
They ended up all stuck in the base out of that 4 white. Damn, you got 2.
A double kill, but 2v2.
Nade flew in though.
FaZe 3. Truck is lost. Oh my word!
2 kill game.
Decimates Falcated.
A huge trade there before the Druck kill. Druck wins that even more important battle now, 29-27. And just like that, it's a successful push for Native Red. They bring the game within 2.
Just a few moments
So many
ago,
slides, dude. It's just constant run slide. He went flying there.
29-29. Renegade answers back though with one of his own.
This is unbelievable.
30 kills, Slayer starts. 30-30.
As well as Manny now tied up 30-30 here.
There's only 3 minutes left. This is actually gonna go to time limit. Oh my lord.
Game 2. Recharge Slayer was in a very similar position. And it was FaZe who had the composure to pull away in those moments. When the
It was 32-31, and then they won like 50-34 or something stupid.
And look at the clock. Because this game was so slow at the beginning, there's only 2:30 left. We likely will not hit the 50 kill mark here, especially on Catalyst. This will come down to time. These next few rounds of slays will decide the game.
I'm literally biting my nails at the moment watching this. I'm sure the people in the arena here in Seattle are doing the same. I'm sure that people at home are doing the same as well. This is
I didn't even see him get that reload.
Halo.
He should have pulled the trigger. He could have had him.
It looked like he had the frame to do it. 31 now to 30 Native Red.
Literally, it would have been the perfect frame.
Oh, with such.
Bro, is he the fast reloading this thing? He's like back pocket reloading the skewer. What is this, Halo CE? I didn't know you could do that. Damn, he didn't get any kills with it. They're up 2-30. No. I was gonna say split 32-30, but
2 kill lead here, 34-33. Still just a 1 kill game. 2 dead.
This Ovi could be the game changer. It's only a minute and a half left. Tolic got it. Dude, they're going to do it. I think they're going to do it.
He brings that overshield home. He slams it into his chest, but Nick.
Oh, not quite enough. He would have saved, dude. It would have been crazy if he got him off because he would have saved himself with the grapple.
Look at that, takes off almost all the overshield. It's a 3-kill lead.
He's under him. He doesn't know.
Tolic knows someone might be in the courtyard.
He knew.
1 minute 16 and falling. FaZe.
FaZe, no. FaZe down.
39 with around 70 seconds left in this game. They need 11. FaZe needs something special.
Dude,
Talk about the patience, the resilience there of Native Red to just take out the skewer player, then blow it wide open as well as grab the overshield.
They're gonna run
It's
out of
40 to
time.
35, a 5-kill lead, less
Native
than a minute
Red's
left.
getting top
50 seconds
3.
to hold on.
Oh, man.
But it's just one team fight here for FaZe.
Good for them.
They come out on top of it. The game could completely flip on its head.
Unless they
The
completely
kill
melt
feed
down
is
in
where
the
you
next
need to
40
direct
seconds.
right. And Nick gets that third pick here for FaZe. They have a chance.
3.
Second kill as well. This is a 2-man advantage here. Here comes the push. They're down by 3.
Spartan staying alive.
Ooh,
It's
Tolic.
going to be challenging. Manny's there as well. It's 41 to 37, but there's only
3.
27 seconds left on that game clock.
Look at this now. 41, 39, 4-2
2.
kill game here. Renegade stays alive.
They can
20
still
seconds
do it.
left.
They're going to
Oh
run
my
out of
God,
time,
down
though.
to the wire
They're going to
here.
have to
Have
fucking
they got the time to
fly.
close the gap, though? Can they find the bodies of Native Red?
They're going to run.
12
FaZe are gonna
seconds. Dude, they're
chase.
literally just going to run away.
And at the
Oh, my
moment,
God.
all
They're
they
going
see
to
is
run. It's going to work.
7
He's got to
seconds
fucking
left
fly.
until the upset is complete. Nick's gonna
He's
fly
going to
in.
get out,
He can't get
too.
the kill.
Oh, they did it. No way. Oh, Native Red top 3.
Days of Halo.
Oh, that's crazy.
You will ever see concludes with Native Red.
Manny with the grills, dog. Yo, no way. Top 3 Native Red.
Cinderella story lives on.
In all season long, this
Get the whole
group of
team.
guys have been battling out under multiple banners, but here at the Halo World Championship, you
Top
guys
3,
get your
dude.
highest place in all season so far and go to the winners finals. Give it up for Native Red as they take down FaZe. Drunk, after a nail-biting series. First, just tell me how you're feeling in this moment.
I mean, I feel pretty good, I'm not gonna lie,
Feel
but
pretty good.
the job's not done.
Yeah, it's not done yet, but
He's
it's
giggling.
still something to celebrate here. Just getting as far as you guys have gotten. Manny, it was a clutch game 5.
That was
Tell me,
nutty.
it was such at a slow pace too as well. What was going through your head trying to clutch up there?
I mean, like, we've been playing with each other for years, so this is just like, you know, it's like nothing new. We've just been practicing. We've been waiting for this moment, literally. We've been talking about playing on main stage, going to Worlds. This is all of our first Worlds. Like, this is literally, like, it's crazy. I don't have words. It's just crazy.
Their first Worlds and they're in
That's
the winners
crazy.
finals. You know, I've come over to here to you, Soul, tonight, man. You know, it was a tough series. How did you guys take down
Got
FaZe?
2
What was in
different
your mind
shoes.
going through that one?
Swag.
Honestly, us reverse sweeping Cloud9 gave us a lot of confidence. Made us feel like we could basically beat anyone because they're world champions. And we honestly just came into this series swinging. My teammates legit carried me. Drug, Manny, and Tolic are some of the best players in the world. And it was just
They
a really
really
good
are.
series.
Yeah, great series
Literally.
indeed. Give it on over to Tolic because I need to ask you how you feeling with the team.
That game
man. It's been
1,
a
he was
long
frying.
season here. As Drug said, the job is not done, but still a monumental moment for you.
Yeah, it's a crazy moment, honestly. We've dreamed of this moment to get to top 3. We've battled it nonstop. We always choke against top 4 teams, and now we're finally icing up. All those scrims against Optic, getting 13-0'd by them, is finally paying off. It's a good feeling to finally actually do stuff correctly for once.
Hey, you got to put yourselves in those pressure situations to get better,
Damn.
right? Now, pass your mic on over to Coach because I just want to talk to him. Tell me
Who
about
is
how
the coach?
hard these boys have worked and what it's been like to be their coach.
Yeah, they're working like crazy hard. Over the course of the year, we went from, you know, kind of trolling sometimes to now every day it's just professional film, practice, film again. So not surprised, not surprised. Exactly what I knew would happen.
Not surprised at all. Now get over to Soul. Any last words you want to give to the fans that's been supporting this group for so long?
I do appreciate everyone that supports us. It means the world to us. Obviously, it sounds cliche, but it's honestly the reality. And every day we love just looking forward to putting on a show for everyone and for us especially. So.
All right, one last time. Give it up for Native
That was
Red.
crazy. Good for them,
you
man.
will see them in the winners finals up against Optic tomorrow. That's going to do it for
That's
us in
gonna
the
be
desk. Lottie, take it away.